July 1983, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Thousands of motorcycles roar across the highway, chrome flashing under the sun, American flags cutting the wind. These aren't customers, these are believers. Men and women who have tattooed a corporate logo onto their skin permanently. So the question is, how does a motorcycle company become a religion? And how do you lose a following that strong? Today, on The Psychology of Brands, we're decoding the rise and the unraveling of Harley-Davidson. (1903), a small wooden shed in Milwaukee. William Harley, Arthur Davidson, two young men building a machine that would ignite an American icon. For decades, Harley motorcycles stood for something real: grit, sweat, steel, America. But by the late 1960s, everything changed. Japanese manufacturers entered the market. Faster, cheaper, more reliable. Harley's reputation began to collapse. By 1981, the company was weeks away from shutting down forever. The identity shift. Then came the turnaround. A buyout led by Willie G. Davidson, the founder's grandson, brought the brand back to life, not by changing what Harley sold, but by changing what Harley meant. They made three defining moves. One, they embraced their heritage, loud, raw, unapologetically American. Two, they fixed the quality, no compromises. Three, and most importantly, they stopped selling motorcycles and started selling identity. Marketing lesson number one. When you can't win on features, win on emotion. Harley leaned into what competitors couldn't copy. Rebellion. Freedom. Individualism. Their famous line said it all. American by birth, rebel by choice. They weren't selling transport, they were selling transformation. Chapter 3, Building the Cult. In 1983, Harley created the Harley Owners Group, H.O.G. This wasn't a club, it was a culture. They built rituals, group rides, rallies, language, insider terms, biker identity, symbols, the bar and shield, the eagle. Values, freedom, brotherhood, loyalty. A common enemy, conformity, and Japanese bikes. Riders didn't just use the product, they became the product. This is identity branding in its purest form. Marketing lesson number 2. Don't build customers. Build community. Customers buy a product. A community defends it. The Golden Era, 1990s. Baby boomers hit midlife with money to spend. Harley becomes the symbol of escape. Ads didn't talk about engines, they talked about freedom, brotherhood, and the open road. Demand exploded. Waiting lists stretched over a year. Loyalty soared to 94%. Over 700,000 people tattooed the logo on their bodies. That's not marketing, that's mythology. Marketing lesson number 3. People don't buy products, they buy identity. The fall. Then came the mistake. Harley expanded into merchandise, clothing, decor, accessories. Soon, you could wear Harley from head to toe without ever riding a motorcycle. The brand shifted from earned identity to purchased image. The core riders felt betrayed. The cult began to fracture. And while Harley grew outward, its original loyal riders aged. The average Harley owner is now over 50 years old. Younger riders don't see rebellion, they see their dad's bike. Marketing lesson number 4. If your identity becomes too common, it loses its meaning. Cult brands walk a thin line, stay exclusive, or die mainstream. The current challenge, Harley tried to modernize electric bikes, global production, entry-level models. But to the loyalists, it wasn't evolution, it was betrayal. Because here's the truth. You can upgrade a product, but you must not abandon a mythology. Final takeaway. The psychology of Harley-Davidson teaches us 1. Emotion greater than features. 2. Communities are more powerful than advertisements. 3. Identity is the strongest product you can sell. 4. Mythology is a brand's soul. 5. Evolve, but never betray your essence. Harley once didn't just make machines, it made meaning. And when you become part of people's identity, losing their trust isn't business failure, it's personal betrayal. If you found value in this breakdown, subscribe to The Psychology of Brands, where we decode the beliefs behind the brands you think you understand. Tell me in the comments, which brand should we analyze next? Until next time, remember, brands don't sell products, they sell identity.